So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And here's Lukaku, over to the left. Here's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Haaland. Oh, this is a great position. And he's there to get it away. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's João Pedro. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Szoboszlai. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That pass has been well intercepted. He has a look up. Chance! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Brazil have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Vinicius Junior.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Szoboszlai plays it in. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Vinicius Junior. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Szoboszlai and Alexander-Arnold. Ndika. Vietnam finding their passes. Looks across and plays it in. Van Dijk. And it's Szoboszlai. And Alexander-Arnold. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. And there's green grass ahead of him. Vicario gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Lukaku. He's away! Chance, surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
Lukaku really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Chance for a shot! And he's heaved it away. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Brazil are looking to go forward now. He's got away. Rodri. Looking for a runner. Pedri looking to get on the end of this. And the keeper beats it away. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Foot in. Threads one in. Mbappe! Wan-Bissaka gets rid without sophistication. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Szoboszlai. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Szoboszlai. De Bruyne. That is a brilliant interception. No, that's been intercepted. This looks promising. Well seen, saw that. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Vietnam clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Looking for the run, and he welcomes it in. He's onside. Now this could be a chance. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Vietnam still chasing a one-goal deficit here. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bellingham has found the net here, of course. Deep cross. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 6. Deixando o campo para a entrada de
Haaland.
Camisa 27. Camisa
What are you
22.
thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Bellingham with the delivery. Oh, smashing header! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Reinders skims one in. Cleared without complication. And here's Lukaku. Machu gets his head on it! Sticks it away! They have done it! They have their equal! equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Vietnam grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so...
Takes a shot! He's scored! And the comeback is complete! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
Vietnam go into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
João Pedro. And he's well positioned here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Reinders. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Spread neatly. He's picked his way through. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that was nowhere near his best. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Brazil really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Lukaku! And he hits the net. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Yeah, a fantastic...
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Senhoras e senhores, informamos que o circuito interno de imagens está em operação para sua segurança.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Forwards and with intent. Tries to play it through. He's got away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Lukaku. Oh, good ball!
Reinders really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Out to the right, and it's Lukaku. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they can counter here. Opts for safety. Reinders. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And it's Partey. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, super ball! That is a brilliant interception. João Pedro.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Reinders.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And here's Szoboszlai. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Ndika, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Goes down, but nothing given. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Szoboszlai. Now it's Lukaku. That's an imaginative pass. Deftly away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Szoboszlai. Now it's Lukaku. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Szoboszlai tries a deft little ball. Oh, well played, well played. Ndika. Ambitious ball here.
Brazil are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Szoboszlai. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Great vision. And this is Lukaku. Ball driven towards the far post. That has been knocked clear. Oh, that's a very... He's having a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
There's the shot! Goal! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Vietnam have... There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Vietnam head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Mbappe, distributed tidily. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's being urged to shoot. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Searching pass he's played there. Lukaku. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai making good progress on the right hand. Big header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Reinders. João Pedro. Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Looking for the run. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Knocks it out wide. That is lovely. And it's Reinders. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. João Pedro. Can he finish?
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 20, camisa 6, camisa 7, camisa 11.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Konate did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well read, nice interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Bellingham. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lookman hurtling down that right flank. Change of plan here, perhaps. Over to the left. And he's picked it up out wide. And the finish! So close to drawing level.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Now it's Alvarez. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Into the last 5 minutes.
Vietnam nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
That's a sharp pass. Can he get it through? Oh, nicely intercepted. Vietnam close now to seeing this one through to the end. And here's Mbappe. They get a throw in. Great defending, strong and determined. And he thumps it clear. Oh, a delicate chip through. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Lukaku is wide and looking to get onto this. Lukaku proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he's picked it up out wide. Now the delivery. Terrific header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Alexander-Arnold looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's Szoboszlai. He's on it, can he get away? Another pass just keeps it ticking. He's had a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Well, that should get the job done. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Just eases him off the ball. Alexander-Arnold, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And here's Vinicius Junior. Ndika does well to get it back.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham. Haaland.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Now that looks a decent ball. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ndika gets rid without sophistication. And the through ball. Now it's Lukaku. And he's surging through. And a chance! They've scored! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Vietnam have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's Szoboszlai.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
And he's being shifted off it. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Lukaku. Szoboszlai, getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri could try cutting inside here. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Partey did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice bit of trickery. He's found a way through. Now who's going to be first to this? Bellingham. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And it's Pedri. Lukaku, De Bruyne, Pedri, he's picked his way through. That's good defending, very good defending. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Alexander-Arnold. Decent progress down the left. He's making a real surge on the left. And he's managed to get free. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
There will be
Van
1
Dijk.
minute added time.
It's Vinicius Junior. And here's Haaland. And Haaland! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps, the only things lacking. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Vietnam can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Vietnam definitely want to...
Chance for a shot! No mistake! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Chelsea grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pedri getting this one clear. Now it's Mbappe.
Vietnam really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Drives it in, he rises! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Lukaku is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
That is good alertness. And the pass is intercepted. Turns back here, probably the best option. And here's Lukaku. Partey. Szoboszlai. Bellingham.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Partey. And he was quick to react. Indica. Vinicius Junior. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. It's Lukaku! It's there! And they're back in front!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Lukaku. Number 21, Vinicius Junior. Number 3, Partey. Coming on the field.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Vietnam go into the lead.
Number 41.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Substitutions taking
Bounce of
place.
passing here, really easy on the eye.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Alvarez has given away a free kick. He's not got that quite right. Lovely feet. And it's Bellingham. There's the shot!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Alvarez's cross.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Very nicely done. Dembele. He's in a great position here. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Wan-Bissaka. And here's Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Wan-Bissaka. Haaland is herring after that one. Barella. Lukaku. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Can he get on the end of this? I think we're just about done here. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Rice. Bellingham. Summerslide! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
All hands on deck for this one. They've played it short. So that's it. It is all over. Vietnam pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Lukaku taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, that's what you call a job well done. The hosts didn't make it easy. There was a fair bit of battling they had to do, but they stuck at it, and they've come through very, very solidly.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.